Welcome back to JV Sports. I'm your host, Jonathan Burton, and today it is Wednesday, so you know it's all about the wrestling. Sorry, this episode's a little later in the night. Had a lot of stuff to do, so I'm recording now for you guys and trying to get it out as fast as possible. But today we're going to talk about some SmackDown results first, and then Raw. Raw was crazy. Raw was wow. So we'll get into that. But first, SmackDown. You had some really cool things. You know, Cody Rhodes, Roman, that little promo at the Georgia Tech Stadium, that was amazing. It was cinema, like cinema. It was so good. They both pull up in their cars, the white car, the black car, the whole evil good thing. Roman says, "Oh, I used to run. This is my field. I ran this stadium, blood, sweat, and tears." And then Cody's like, "Okay, yeah, thank you. You might have held down the football for us. This was your stadium." But everywhere around it, he starts to listen stuff off. He's like, "That's mine. This is my home. This might be your stadium, but this is my home." So basically, they had the old promo. They're talking trash to each other like normal. And then Roman says, "Fine, just what do you want from me?" And Cody says, "I just want your word that you'll have my back, like I'll have yours." Roman said, "Okay." And then when he's leaving, he stopped and he's like, "You're getting, you're getting the way, you're getting in the way of my life." And he said he's coming for the title, like he's come back for what's his. And then Cody said, it's not yours anymore. This is mine. This is mine, not yours." So I think that was a really good promo segment. I really liked it. I really liked the theatrics of it. And I think that Roman versus Cody will happen again, definitely. I don't know when. I don't know how. And there doesn't need to be a why. We know the why, but it's gonna be a good match. I love those two against each other. Banger after banger after banger. Sheamus style. So another thing, LA Knight and Andrade, amazing match. I think I knew Andrade wasn't gonna win, but I wanted him to win badly. But LA Knight deserves a title reign of a few defenses. He's earned it. He's put in the blood, sweat, tears. Like Roman said. So hopefully he gets some good matches in there. I'm guessing soon he'll go against Carmelo, even though Carmelo and Andrade are gonna have another match on SmackDown, which I'm not arguing. Every single match has been amazing. After Andrade lost, he's going in the back room, he's upset, and then Carmelo comes in, he's like talking trash. He's like, "Just put the fries in the bag, bro, and watch me do what you can." Starts fighting, brawl breaks out, They're having another match. It's gonna be great. And then I think the other like two big things, two of the last ones, Bailey and Naomi both pin Nia Jax at the same time. So there's gonna be, I guess, a three-way match. I don't really care for it too much. I've said this before. I say this every time. I just want to see Tiffy as champ. That's all I want to see. So we'll see how that goes. See if it gets there. And then Cody Rhodes saves Kevin Owens from the bloodline at the end, and it looks like Kevin's about to just wham him in the back with a chair because Kevin's been annoyed all night that Cody, went back on him, and that's what I was saying last episode. I'm like, they're gonna be annoyed that Cody's helping Roman after what he's done to him after everything, and it showed. So I think it's really cool that I mean, everybody knew it was gonna happen, but my guess came true, I guess. So that was nice, and then we're gonna get to the big kahunas. The big kahuna of the show. One of my favorite parts of the night for Raw was Dom and Liv were out in the ring and they're talking to Rhea and Rhea and Liv are having a match at Bad Blood. And the best thing about it is Dom's gonna be there. Not with on Liv's side. Well, technically yes, but you know what I mean. He's going to be in a shark cage, a hanging shark cage, which is amazing. He said when he was walking back from the ring, I can't go in a cage again. I can't go back there." And Liv's like, it's not gonna happen. We'll go talk to him now. They talk to him. He doesn't change it. Dom will be locked in a cage at Bad Blood. Cinema. I love it. But it's gonna be great. Hopefully Rhea gets her title back because Liv's been okay as champion. She just hasn't wrestled much, and I really want to see Rhea have it again because I think she's probably one of like the best women's wrestler on that side of the roster. When Becky's back, it's her, but right now it's Rhea Ripley. So next, Braun and Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed are crazy. They murdered security guards basically. It was Bronson. He did a tsunami onto two of like the skinniest security guards there. Like absolutely murdered them. Just flattened them. They both fight him, and then they go to fight each other, and it's just like you know Xavier and Kofi having that backlash. They're going against American Made. Dragon Lee finally wins the match. He beats Carlito. Sick ring gear, by the way, that which he walked in. It kind of looked like Skyrim, but I don't think it was that's what it was. I think it was just to be, a dragon. Dragon Lee, Ray came out. Ray's gonna do his normal Ray things, and then Drew responded to CM Punk, basically saying like, yeah, he's gonna try to permanently end him. New Day American Alpha, or sorry, American Made. I don't know why I said American Alpha. American Made. Good match. At the end, American Made finally gets their win they need to start going back on the strong side, beating the New Day. I think it was a good match. Ended the way I thought, Xavier not getting helped. And I think that New Day's going to be breaking up soon on their. It's going to be on their 10-year anniversary. I hope so. And then the big kahuna. The match of the night, match of the whatever. It's match of the, no, not match of the year yet, but it's not match of the year. But it looked like it for a bit. So, Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker. Oh my gosh, where do we begin? This match was absolutely crazy. Like, I don't even know where to begin. Spears everywhere, spears through a barricade. Jay almost getting speared into the barricade first, and then super kicking Braun. I, I'm gonna be honest. I went into this night being like, "Oh, it's gonna be a good match." I was watching this and the Commanders game. Commanders game I'll talk about Friday. I went crazy, just so you know. But it was crazy. Like honestly, I was going crazy for both things. But when I went into this night being like, oh, I'm gonna see my favorite football team lose, and I was gonna see some of my favorite wrestlers lose. I wanted to see Jay win. I didn't know if he's gonna win because Braun's he deserved he earned the title. He's younger, and I think that's what the thinking went into it. But yeah, in case you haven't been watching WWE at all, you live under a rock. No offense. Jay won. He actually did it. Jey Uso, after 14 years in WWE, finally got his first single championship. Whole match was crazy. Honestly, to me, it's a WrestleMania type match. The ending and then just the action. And basically, if I'll say the ending. So, you know, Jay gets put up against the barricade. Braun starts to his little trot, starts to go straight at Jay. Jay super kicks him, walks over a little bit, and then he just spears him through. Jay throws him in the ring, spears him again, and then hits the Uso splash, and he wins. Like, I was going crazy. I texted my friend. First thing what happened, like, dude, Jey Uso actually just like he just won a championship. He won the IC championship. He's like, what? You're lying? I'm like, no, like for real. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't think Jay was gonna win tonight. If you did, great guess. I did not think so, but I'm so happy for Jay. Jay can have some good storylines. I don't know how it might interfere in the bloodline, feud. I don't know if it will interfere too much, but we'll see what happens there. I think it can add complications, but you never know. Maybe Jimmy's like, hey, I like that title. Maybe I should get one. You never know. So, yeah, great action. There was like a near fall. I think it was Braun Breaker. Oh my gosh. It was like a pin needle between the hand and the mat. It was so crazy. This match was amazing. Like I said, honestly, WrestleMania worthy. Like that's such a banger. Probably one of the best matches on Raw ever. Like it was so good. And I just think that 7 times the charm, 7 match for a singles title, finally won it. And the last thing I got to say about it is yeet. So Going into some other stuff. One thing I want to focus on is the Bros. So it's confirmed they're going to WWE. I heard some people, some sources say, not my source, but I saw on X. I saw people say that they're heading to WWE. I love that. I know I've talked about it before, but I kind of want to talk about some of the matches I'd love to see them, dream matches. Um, I would say New Day, but as we can obviously see, New Day's breaking up, so that's not going to be on the table. And one thing I will get this down right now. One thing I do not want to see is I do not want to see them join the LWO. Please. The LWO, it wasn't bad when it started. It just has progressively gotten less and less interesting. And I think that maybe it should be gone soon. In my opinion, I'm just putting that out there. Dragon Lee, happy he's finally getting his win. I think he should be more of a singles star right now, away from the LWO. I just think the LWO hasn't helped him at all. It's only got him losses. So, with that, like I said, the Lucha Bros, please do not put them in the LWO. Let them be their own thing separate from the LWO. There's already a tag team in there. So, if anything, they don't need a tag team. Leave them away. Don't touch them at all. Just keep them over there. Keep them in their corner. Let them do their thing. But in the dream matches, I mean, them against the Judgment Day would be really cool. I think that's pretty good. I don't know if it's dream just because like a lot of these are feasible. I mean, I guess it is a dream match technically, but you know what I mean. And then another one, Street Profits. I think that one would be really cool because the athleticism in that match is crazy. Ford, Dawkins, the Lucha Bros, like Phoenix and Penta, like it's gonna be crazy when that happens. DIY, I would love to see them against DIY. I think that would be a really fun match. I think DIY deserves their titles back. Please, Triple H, please give them their titles back. Because Bloodline, they're not, they ain't doing much with it. I mean, your chance right now are Tama Tonga, who finally got to talk. Like, we actually heard Tama Tonga talk for once, which was crazy. And he did his whole, like, I thing before he did his talking. And then, the infamous Tonga Loa, the guy with the most aura in the WWE, held the title belt completely right. You know what? Maybe Tonga Loa is teaching us how to hold the title right. You ever thought about that? Maybe he's like, you know what? They've been holding it wrong this whole time. You gotta hold the title like that. Maybe that's what he was telling us. The aura of Tonga Loa was telling us that that's how we should hold the title. Just kidding. No, but I think DIY should get back. I was really happy when DIY won the titles. I really do think they should be champions. They're really good, amazing wrestlers, really good at promos. And Bloodline, I guess it's to help them, but they haven't done much. All they do is get their butt whooped by Cody every single week. The only one that hasn't got their butt whooped is Jacob, and Jacob's a freaking animal. Like he actually is an animal. He's a Wolverine. Like he's creepy. So but he about to get the work done on him by Roman in Bad Blood, or maybe not. Maybe they'll win. You never know. But yeah, DIY would be another good matchup for the Lucha Bros. I think Grayson Waller, Austin Theory, I think those guys are probably done pretty soon. American Made would be pretty cool to see, just like the strength versus them. So those are some of the main ones I think would be fun to watch. There's definitely more I'm not thinking of at this moment. Um, Legado del Fantasma would be a pretty good match between them. I'd say more get Santos Escobar in there with maybe Berto or Angel, but Santos definitely in that match. I think would be a really cool like match for like moves, really specifically. I honestly do hope they hold out on the Wyatt Six versus them for a while. I don't think right now they need to do any matches with them, but mostly those teams. I think a lot of those matches could be good. I think it would be really cool to see Kevin Owens and Randy go against them, just because Kevin Owens, like, he's surprisingly athletic. like some of the moves he pulled off. The one where he ran off like ran on the side of the stage, like when it's a ramp, when it used to be the ramp. I don't know if I think it's still a ramp, but like the ramp thing, he jumped off that. Like he's done some crazy athletic things. To see them go against each other would just be really cool. So those are like the kind of tag teams I want to see them go against. So over to SmackDown, Giovanni Vinci. Let's talk about Giovanni Vinci. So I loved the new segments for him. I love the new look, the gimmick, but I don't know what's going on. He took a quick loss the first match he had back returning. The second one, he was kind of dominating the match, and then he got rolled up 2 weeks in a row. So I don't know if like he's getting punished or something. I don't know what's happening, but I think he should win soon. Hopefully, he's lost to Apollo Crews twice now, so I don't know if it's like a build up for something else for him to make him like even like stronger. I don't know what it is, but I just I'm very confused on why he just keeps losing. You know what I mean? I don't know why, but we'll figure it out. And then last thing I'll probably talk about for today is LA Knight next challengers. Like we said, you're gonna have Carmelo Hayes go against him. It's pretty obvious soon. I mean, he's the other one in the title. But some of the other matches I'd like to see. I know some of these people are on other brands, but you never know who will get brought over because Randy got brought over, but he kind of earned that match for you know King of the Ring. So you know, but some of those matches I want to see. If Kevin Owens eventually the bloodline stuff when that ends, I'd like to see a match between those two just because I think they'll really have good chemistry. Actually, Jimmy. Jimmy would be a good match. I'll talk about Jimmy. That's actually what I want to go towards. I forgot about Jimmy. So I don't know what's up with Jimmy. I know Rikishi said to pray for him, and I was kind of like looking into that, see what's up. And multiple like of the talent apparently said like he's fine. They're just waiting for him to get back. So I don't know if Rikishi's like just trying to stir up. I don't know if Rikishi is just trying to stir up drama again or whatever, but it confused me because I remember when he on his podcast he was talking about how Jay would go to AEW if he didn't get any good storylines, and he was just like causing like chaos for no reason. So I don't know. I hope Jimmy's okay. Like I hope he's okay if he is sick or something. But I've just seen that he's not, and he's just waiting for a good time to come back, which will be against the Bloodline. That's gonna be pretty easy to come back to. I mean, I hope he comes back soon because I really like Jimmy, and I just like his little heel role. I like what he was doing, but Roman did say that the Bloodline took Jimmy from him. They took the Wise Man, so Paul Heyman's gonna have to come back eventually. But really, with Jimmy, I just want to see some matches. I mean, he for the love's sake, one of the first nights after Jay left him, he went after John Cena. Like, and he just does the dumbest stuff, like when he was in the little thing with AJ Styles. Like, he's just so funny and so stupid at the same time. Like, he was like against Roman, and then he just rejoined for no apparent reason at all. Has a match against Jay, which a lot of people didn't like. I was okay with it, but a lot of people didn't think lived up to what it should be. And then I think, yeah, and then the Bloodline, he went to Solo like, hey, what's up, what's up, buddy, what's up, bro, and Solo got the whole team to just like murder him. Not really, but they got him written off camera. But really, Jimmy is just like bring it back for the Bloodline feud. And the thing is, I really do not think that. I really don't think that Jimmy's gonna go back reunite with Jay. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to see them reunite. I kind of want to see them both do their own paths. I mean, I do think Jay's a better solo star than Jimmy is, but I think Jimmy has some promise. With the New Day splitting up, I think they're trying to give these like older teams some time by themselves. Like Kofi had time by himself, but like Xavier he deserves time by himself. And with Jimmy, him and Jay finally split up. They deserve time to themselves. I mean, look, Jay's the IC champion now. what stops Jimmy from being the U.S. champion? You know what I mean? So it's just really fun to see all these, guys get some time to be a solo star, see what they can do, especially the New Day and the Usos. I love to see it. I hope it continues for some of these other teams. I mean, there's not too many teams like that have been like teammates for that long. The Usos, New Day, they've been teammates forever. And now they're finally starting to split off, which is really cool to me. I really like it, like I said. And I hope Jimmy, honestly, I think it'd be really funny to see Jimmy as a US champ and then somehow see Jay versus Jimmy again. And I don't think it has to be for a title, but it would just be fun to see them both come in as champs. But it would just be cool, give them that another match to kind of redeem their WrestleMania match because not a lot of people liked it. And they said the best part of Jimmy and Jay at WrestleMania is when Jay speared Jimmy off the ramp. So get a chance to redeem themselves and to really have a cool match. When Jimmy probably won't win, but I really want to see Jimmy win the U.S. title now. After seeing Jay win the IC championship, I want to see Jimmy win the U.S. title now. So thank you guys for watching. This has been another episode of Wrestling Wednesdays. Have a great week. Watch out for Friday, and thank you.